One of the top Democratic priorities for this year's legislative session was buried tonight by Democrats. There's been a lot of party pressure on Senate Democrats to approve a constitutional amendment that would get more money from the state's permanent fund to pay for early childhood programs. Here's News 13's Alex Goldsmith live in Santa Fe with tonight's showdown. Alex?
Dick, there have been radio ads, billboards, and more, all targeted at key Democratic senators in a bid to move this proposal forward. But tonight, long-term concerns outweighed near-term pressure. Last month's message from Democratic Party Chair Sam Bregman to Senate Finance Committee Chair John Arthur Smith was clear.
At some point, he would have to consider whether or not he wants to just join the governor in doing nothing, and whether or not he wants to become a Republican.
Bregman was angry with Smith over a constitutional amendment to take about $160 million more a year from the $13 billion state permanent fund and spend it on early childhood programs. Bregman said Smith had blocked it in the past, and if he did it again, he should switch parties. Tonight, Smith had a hearing on the bill, and its backers had their say.
We are a high poverty state. We're 50th in the nation in poverty. Early childhood can help mitigate those impacts of poverty.
It's time to take it to the people who are affected by the lack of accessibility, affordability, and high quality early childhood education.
But when it came time to vote, 4 Democrats, including Smith, and 4 Republicans voted to table the proposal. Only 2 Democrats voted to move it ahead. A fiscal study has warned that the proposal would hurt the permanent fund in the long term. That makes some senators leery.
That fund is spending off now money, not just FAR money. We want to make certain that it's going to be an intergenerational fund and continue to spend off now money and future money.
It has nothing to do with whether or not we're in favor of early childhood education. What we're in favor of is a proper funding source that doesn't put the state into jeopardy.
As for the attacks on Smith and others from the outside, Senate Majority Leader Michael Sanchez again condemned those attacks, calling them unwarranted and unprofessional. Back to you.
Okay, Alex, the Senate has passed another key Dem proposal, an amendment to hike the state minimum wage. If the House approves, that would go to the voters in November.
The House